Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we're looking at today is a 2002 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 LS Extended Cab. This Silverado 1500 Extended Cab is finished in the forest green metallic exterior paint color. On the remote fob, you get the buttons for lock, unlock, and panic. You have storage in the front door panels, and your power windows, locks, and mirrors. This one has the tan interior color scheme, and the LS trim came with custom cloth seat upholstery. Both front seats are partially powered, with a manual seat back and manual lumbar support, and a power seat base. Now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. This 2002 example represents the GMT 800 generation of the Chevy Silverado and GMC Sierra full-size pickup trucks from GM. Sharing the platform with the full-size GM SUVs of the era, the GMT 800, Silverado, and Sierra were produced in total from model years 1999 through 2007. These trucks were given the tough task of being a worthy replacement for the legendary old body-style GMT 400 trucks, and well, I'd say they succeeded. The GMT 800 trucks are now known as some of the greatest trucks ever built, one reason being their rock-solid reliability and how easy they are to work on. Even now in 2026, you still see GMT 800 trucks all over the place being used as daily drivers and/or work vehicles. It's one of those vehicles where if you take care of it, it'll keep on taking care of you for years and even decades. To top that all off, I also think these are great-looking trucks in terms of styling. For 2003, the Silverado got a refresh, which most notably added a more aggressive front end and some light interior updates. As for the US market, 2002 Chevy Silverado lineup, you had 3 trim levels, which were Base, LS as shown here, and LT. Available cab styles included regular cab, extended cab as shown here, and crew cab. Models range from the half-ton 1500 to the 1-ton 3500. As for engine options, the 1500 could be had with a 4.3-liter V6, a 4.8-liter V8, or this example's 5.3-liter V8. There was also the heavier-duty 1500 HD, which had a 6-liter V8. Depending on configuration, you could get either a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic transmission, and either rear-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. So in the instrument cluster, you have 6 analog gauges. You have your tachometer and speedometer, then you have your fuel gauge, voltage gauge, oil pressure gauge, and temperature gauge. And with this button, you can switch between your odometer and trip computer. Digital message center. The hazard switch is on top of the steering column. It has a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped steering wheel. And the steering wheel is manual tilt only. The parking brake is foot-operated. Your headlight switch, panel dimmer, cargo lamp, fog lamp, traction control toggle button, driver's climate vent. On this side, you have your high beam, turn signal, wiper, as well as cruise control stalk, and on this side you have your column mounted gear shifter. You also have your tow haul mode. Going down the center of the interior, you have your central climate vent. Your AM/FM radio head unit is right here. You also have a CD player, as well as a cassette player. Power button, seat track, tune, equalizers, that kind of stuff. You have your single zone manual climate controls right here. Fan speed, temperature, different zones, AC, rear defrost, recirculation. Passenger airbag switch, ride control. Ashtray or storage. Cigarette lighter, power outlets. The aforementioned cassette players right here. Storage area. You have 2 cup holders along with some storage. A lockable center console. Got your coin holders. Little tray up top. The rearview mirror is auto dimming with a compass and your outside temperature. Vanity mirror for the passenger sun visor only, until you add an aftermarket one on the driver's side like this. Both sun visors also have extensions. Then on the overhead console, you have your adjustable reading lamps, a place to put your garage door opener, sunglass holder, and a larger storage area right here. I believe you can fit like CD cases. Then you have a grab handle for the front passenger and both outboard rear passengers. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is automatic down. This truck is riding on aftermarket 20-inch glossy painted 5-spoke rims. Powering this Silverado half-ton is the optional General Motors LM7 5.3-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, branded as the Vortec 5300. This pushrod power plant has an iron block with aluminum heads and 2 valves per cylinder. Horsepower is rated at 285 at 5200 RPM, and torque is rated at 325 pound-feet at 4000 RPM. The engine is paired to a 4-speed automatic transmission with low-gear selection, and this truck is a rear-wheel drive model. Running on regular unleaded with a 26-gallon fuel tank, updated EPA estimates are somewhere around 13 mpg in the city and 17 mpg on the highway. It has an independent front suspension and a solid rear axle with leaf springs. 4-wheel disc brakes came as standard. In its stock form, before being lowered, this truck would have had around a 7,100 pound tow capacity with a base payload capacity of around 1,711 pounds. Storage in the back door panels. You can fold up the back seat base. You do have map pockets in the backs of the front seats. Grab handles and coat hooks. Coat hooks there. You do have a little bit of storage, your own set of climate vents. Then you also have 2 cup holders right here. Now space, I'm about 6'1". Obviously, it's an extended cab truck, so legroom is pretty cramped. Headroom is not too bad, but unless you're a lot smaller person or the person in front of you is going to be having their seat way further up than this, I wouldn't really recommend riding back here for like super long trips, but it's still usable if you need it. This being the GMT 800 Silverado, this generation of Silverado Chevy trucks, they're known to last a long time. Simple to work on, tried and true trucks, not uncommon for them to go hundreds of thousands of miles, and to find one in this condition is pretty impressive. I mean, the seats are immaculate, they're not torn, the exterior paint is in great condition. This obviously has been a very well taken care of truck. Only has 100,000 miles, and obviously it's pretty stylish and cool with this lowering kit. So really cool sport / street truck aesthetic, if that's your cup of tea, which I think it's pretty cool. I love the black rims. It really goes good with the overall styling of this truck. The GMT 800 styling adds a whole nother level of style. So if you're a fan of this lowered pickup truck aesthetic, especially because this is in such great shape, this is just I could see this being just a plain cool vehicle to own. The fuel cap is on the driver's side. Single exhaust. This extended cab model has the fleet side short bed, which spans 6.5 feet. And you get a nice spray-in bed liner as well. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2002 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.